Annals of the Doomed, Book 1. I Ring the Bells. I ring the bells. I ring the bells and pray that some might hear it. I ring the bells that some might find me. I ring the bells, yet I know there is no one left to hear it. For there is such silence here, in ways I never thought I would know. Like a great beast holding its last ragged breath. Still I ring the bells, though. I ring the bells without fail. I ring the only sound left. No beasts roam the land, no birds sing, and the sound of people, of children, no more. The rising tendrils of death that have since appeared since the cursed year of our Lord 1490 have seen to that. And those simply unable to find purchase above the rising fog line, dead, victims of God's wrath and the rising tide of damnation. Their corpses simply rotting where they fell, left to the elements and given no proper Christian burial. All while the foul stench of putrefaction adds to the ever-rising miasma of the curse on the land. On all lands, for none have been spared. The creeping death. That is what it was called when it began. Men of the cloth telling tales of horror from faraway lands in dark corners, hushed tones, and with strong drink in hand. Fiery sermons from those we called wandering madmen, screaming for all to hear how the Almighty has placed us within judgment and we have been found wanting, and in turn, we have been cast from his sight. Winter to spring, spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter, a cycle that continues while we remain outside of his sight. I ring the bells, though. I ring the bells to give hope. I ring the bells to show life. I ring the bells in defiance. The first winter was the most difficult. There were so many people then. So much sound. The crops died in the spring, withered on the vine. The livestock soon after. So food was scarce. In its place, though, there was faith, prayer, and oh, how they prayed. Simple words, educated words, so many words spilling over and over and over each other, some in hope, some in pain, some in anger. I ring the bells, though. I ring the bells in pain. I ring the bells in anger. I ring the bells to remember. The night when the hunger finally became more than anyone could bear, it was the cries that gave it away, or the lack thereof. You see, the child had colic. She never slept. No, she cried and cried and cried, and then she simply stopped. Oh, friend, it was blessed silence, truly blessed silence. And then a sound in its place, subtle, on the edge of hearing. But it was there. Wet tearing, slurping, mastication, and the low moan of satisfaction. I ring the bells, though. I ring the bells for revelation. I ring the bells for satisfaction. I ring the bells for a new hope. There was no conversation. We simply knew what must be done. We must survive. We must endure. We must carry on through our punishment. And many came from outside to our doors, called from the ringing of the bells, wanderers from cities seeking safety, and us giving thanks to the Almighty for this new bounty. The poor, the tired, the holy, the damned, the raiders, the soldiers, and the companies of men, all were welcome, and all were given a place of honor at the table. I ring the bells, though. I ring the bells for survival. I ring the bells for the bounty. I ring the bells in memory. Because there is no one left. No beast, no bird, no man, nothing. The land stands silent, save for the sounding of the bells. The bells to call the bounty to me, that I might endure just a little longer. I ring the bells. I ring the bells. I ring